What is going on, guys? Today, as you can tell from the screen, we have got Futties. I was going to say foot swaps then. Futties Perisic. Unfortunately, Paulson was absolutely robbed from it. And to be honest, I'm not really that hyped for him. He's a very good card, don't get me wrong, but the requirements are 286 rated squads, 2 informs in one of them. Obviously informs I'm kind of okay with because obviously with the SBC out, they're relatively cheap at the minute. And then an 85 rated squad. It's coming in at the minute, as this obviously straight away, at around about 340, 350. And that's the first few, solutions. Just quickly before we get on to that, there is 2 more Futties cards out as well. I believe one is Musa from the Saudi League, and the other one is it Aries or Arias, however you want to pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. Very, very simple to do. At least in that they're both rivals as well. There is no actual winning involved in it. Coman was an absolute joke to do. 9 wins in rivals in July with assists from French players. Personally, I dropped myself down a few divisions just to get it done, and I've got it done around about just under an hour ago now from recording this, and it's about 6:15. So that was unbelievable. We do have a few good weekly objectives though. Obviously them 2 are quite nice with, I believe, the assists from a Saudi player to get in four matches basically, and then to assist with La Liga defenders in the other one in 4 matches. They're not terrible. Personally, I don't know how many La Liga and Saudi players I actually have, but we'll manage to figure it out. There's also assists with Team of the Weeks in 6 assists to get a draft token. There is what was it? It was win squad battles. I think 3 squad battle matches with 2 goals at least ahead with 1 headed goal. They know the meta. That's very, very simple to do. I believe that gets you a prime goal players pack as well. So a 45k pack. They really are pushing these squad battle matches. There is a completion bonus as well. And 2 more foot tokens for the foot swaps, which I believe is 2 squad battle requirements. So something interesting to do throughout the week, to be honest. Shouldn't take as long as Coman as this week, to be honest. So in total, there's 8 games to win in rivals with an assist from that specific player. Obviously, again, you can put the defenders in the La Liga up to, say, a right mid or a cam roll. That does work. It just has to be a defensive player. So very, very simple. So on to Perisic. Personally, for me, it's too expensive. It's far too expensive at this point in the game. Why? They were doing so well. They went from a relatively decent start to a promo to absolutely destroying it in the kind of starting mid-section to then slightly getting better with Robben was okay for value, but we know he's a decent player. Bale was fantastic value. Alonso was fantastic value. To then give us this 350k with around about, I think it's 150k worth of packs back, none of them being a 100k pack, that is. So I think it's a 55, a 50 and a 45. It's just not good enough. Like, I don't particularly want to go and get this player because how much he is. I'm not spending 350k for a left mid that's more than likely going to have to be a super sub at this point in the year. He's a 93. He's got fantastic stats. Don't get me wrong. He is a 5-star weak foot with a 4-star skill moves. That's fantastic. 6'1". Great. Medium work rates, which isn't incredible, but obviously that's just a given that's fair enough in this game. I don't think the in-game stats are coming in, as obviously I'm doing this all kind of pre-recorded as well. But the stats are nice. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the stats are nice. There's no denying that. I just think for me, the value is just too much. I'm just kind of cycling the squad kind of template just to show you what you've actually got to give in. Is it left backs, is it left mids, what have you got to actually give in? For me it's too expensive. I really can't see many people doing this. I was expecting, if I was to look at this card and evaluate, we're in July, we're giving away players for practically nothing. I'd say at least maybe 1 squad, 2 squads, maybe 2 squads of 85, 1 squad with an 86 and a requirement of 1 team of the season maybe. Personally, that would be what I'd go with this squad. But for me, I just think they've messed up again. I really think they've made this too expensive. And again, we're just sitting here like, well, so that's it. That's all the content for Friday. We have promo packs, which are 30k rare Electrum packs or something like that. We have decent objectives. They're relatively okay. Again, not really anything worth doing bar from the Futties. So I can imagine Saudi team of the seasons are going to go up. Maybe even some La Liga defenders. To be honest, they're not the metaist Futties cards either. Musa would be a nice super sub, I suppose. The Aries, the right back for Madrid, again, he's okay. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not a bad player, but again, do we really need him in this squad? Personally, I've seen a lot of team of the seasons in all kinds of rival matches. I've seen, because I've dropped down to Division 4 to do Coman, obviously I'm bringing my way back up. I'm still seeing team of the season Agueros, Lalas, Cancelos, Ronaldos. I'm seeing it all, so we know a lot of people have packed them, because obviously it was very simple. You could get your luck one week. There was, what, 8 weeks of team of the season? You're bound to get at least one okay or one outrageous player. Personally, mine was Ronaldo. I did get Lala as well in the SBCs leading up to that. So people don't need these players. We need something above and beyond. We don't need this 350k for a 93 when more than likely you've probably got Hazard, you've probably got Salah or someone to put him in his place. For me, it's not a good one again. Hopefully the weekend league isn't as sweaty, if I dare say that, but we're going to go and try it. We're going to keep the grind on. Obviously, team of the season is in every single weekend league until the end of FIFA. I think that's a nice touch. I really do like that, and yeah, not many people are not going to be playing FIFA, but if you've not really got any other game, then at least it gives you something. You're not just getting bad informs or bad best of packs. You're getting team of the season still, even if they are only the red packs slash the team of the season pack. If you do get elite or top 100, at least it gives you something. That's all I can say, really. It is dying a death that I really would like to see more content from them. Hopefully in the second batch it brings a new life to this Futties, but to be honest, I really can't see it at the minute. And if they continue to do stuff like this, that literally a lot of people are going to log on at 6, see the SBC and log back off. Personally, it's just not going to happen. They're going to kill it before it's even kind of ended, really. They could have probably squashed out another month of it. I think a lot of people have managed to go all the way to July, whereas other FIFAs, they're probably topped off a little bit later, a little bit earlier on. So they've done that, but to be honest, I think it is kind of going down. But we do have an SBC, not an SBC, a draft video coming up later today, as it's something really cool. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's something to do with obviously the update in draft. So I've done a few draft challenges or draft picks, so stay tuned for that. If you want to subscribe, that's always fantastic, and if you want to leave a like as well, just for the content. Obviously we're trying our best to kind of keep it hype, but at the minute FIFA's killing it, man. It really is. So hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.